Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Travel Tech. So in my previous video you saw the unboxing and the first impressions of the world's first 360-degree rotatable dashcam, that is the 70mm Omni X200. Well, in this video I'm going to be doing a review and show you in detail all the features, especially the voice control features and the on-screen settings of the dashcam, and hope to help you in deciding if this is the right dashcam for you. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. So before I talk about any of the features of this dashcam, let's clear out one important aspect, that is the price point of this dashcam. Now this dashcam is one of the most priciest dashcams I have reviewed, and the highest version of the dashcam comes at a price of about 24,000 rupees for the 128GB internal storage variant, and the slightly lesser or the slightly cheaper variant is of the 64GB internal storage, which comes at a price of about 20,000 Indian rupees. Now 24,000 and 20,000 might seem a bit pricey for you, considering this is only a 1080p, that is a full HD dashcam. Now you do get 1080p cameras for less than 5,000 rupees, such as DDPAI Mini or the Xtreme A3. Now why should you invest 20,000 or close to 25,000 only for a 1080p dashcam? Well, there are some features and there are some aspects of this dash camera which no entry-level dash camera or a sub 5,000 level dash camera will be ever able to do. And what are those features, and are they worth investing such a huge amount? Well, let's find out. Starting with the most important aspect of the dash camera is that even though it shoots 1080p Full HD video, it shoots it at 60 frames per second. Now this is a very important aspect, and this might be one of the most underrated features of this dashcam. Now most of the dash cameras which you have ever used till now or which you have ever seen probably shoot only at 30 frames per second and not more than that. Now what's the difference between a 60 frame per second video and a 30 frame per second video? You get 60 independent individual pictures in a matter of 1 second in this particular camera, whereas all the other cameras capture only 30 different pictures. Well, what difference does that make? Well, the 60 frame per second video frame rate is a lot more smoother and a lot more clear compared to a 30 fps one, and this difference comes into play especially in high speeds or bumpy roads where there is a lot of movement and there is a faster movement. Where if you want to capture license plates of cars which are traveling fast towards you or away from you, or if you want to catch some name boards which zoom past your car while you're driving, well, a 60 frame per second video rate is going to be much more clearer and much more legible compared to a 30 fps one. Well, the difference becomes quite evident if you compare the footage of a 30 frame per second camera along with a 60 frame per second. Now here in this example, as you can see, I have compared the 60 frame per second of the 70mm Omni along with the 30 fps frame per second rate of the 70mm A500. Now I have reduced the resolution of the 70mm A500 to match the resolution of the Omni, but the frame rate has remained 30 fps for the A500 at the 60 frame per second for the 70mm Omni. Now this doesn't mean the Omni will be able to capture anything and everything, but this does bring to the table a slight difference, a slight improvement, and this is especially important while on the roads, because most of the cars which are traveling around you will be going on in a very fast lane, and in order to catch their nameplates, a higher frame rate camera will definitely help. Well, this was the first and the most important difference of this camera compared to all the other dash cameras which shoot at 30 fps. The following is the most highlighted point of the camera is that it is 360 degree rotatable. Well, technically it's 340 degrees, but that's not relevant. The important point to note is that no other camera can do what this camera is capable of. It is capable of shooting a panoramic video of close to 340 degrees. It can shoot the right side of your car, the left of your car, it can shoot your cabin, it can shoot forward, it can take a picture, it can do all of these things. And the cherry on top is that it can do all of this using voice commands only. So you never have to take out your hand off the steering wheel to control the camera to enable or to use all of these features. You can straight away use voice control and let the camera do the rest of the work. So let's proceed in the video and show you in detail all of the voice commands which work with this camera. And after watching this part, I'm sure you will definitely start to like the 70mm Omni. So let's proceed ahead. So there are about 11 different voice control options which you can use in order to control the camera, in order to control the rotation of the dash camera. So now I'm going to give the dashcam its particular voice commands and show you how the dashcam responds to them and what exactly is the function it does. So starting with the first voice command, shoot left. So as you can see, when I gave the command, the camera has turned towards the left and it is particularly writing a video file while shooting on the left side, and the video file will last for about 10 seconds. So following this, the next voice command is shoot right. So now the dash camera has turned towards the right and it is recording the right side portion of the car, and you can see a timer which will last for about 10 seconds, and a separate video file is created while the camera is recording on the right side. So that was the particular voice command. So following this, the third voice command is take a photo. So as you just saw, the dash camera just took a photo right there, and in case while you're driving, if you need to take a photo of what's happening in front of the car, you just need to say the voice command and it's going to take a snap quite immediately. Now taking a look at the next voice command, shoot emergency video. Now as soon as you say this, a separate video file is created. Now it records from the front of the car, and this video file will be probably saved in a separate emergency folder and it won't be deleted via loop recording. So again, this is going to be a 10-second file, and if you want to follow it up, you can say the voice command again and it's going to write back a emergency video file back again. Now following this, the next voice command is take selfie. Now the camera has turned towards the cabin and a timer starts on the display which will last for 3 seconds, and as soon as the 3 seconds get over, it will take a photo of the cabin of the car. So you can go ahead and smile and take your trip photos, or if you want to take the cabin photo for any particular reason, you can say the voice command and the camera will take a photo of the cabin without you having to touch the dash cam in any way. Now following this, one of the most important voice commands and the most useful voice command for this dash cam is going to be the next one. So let's take a look at it. Shoot vlog. Now as soon as you say this command, it is again going to record a file for a duration of about 15 seconds.
Get ready to say hi to the camera.
And the camera is going to pan from the left towards the right, and it's going to turn back towards the cabin, and this is going to give you a panoramic video of the entire area surrounding the car. This is probably useful while shooting a vlog or while going out on hilly drives, or if you want to have a panoramic video of whichever place you're traveling in. So this is probably the only camera in the world which can do this, and this is going to be really helpful for any content creators who are out there. So following this, let's take a look at the next voice command, shoot inside. Now as soon as you say this command, the camera is going to turn inside, and again a video file is going to be recorded of the cabin, and it will be of a duration of 10 seconds, and the duration and the recording prompt is going to be seen on the screen. Now following this, the next voice command would be stop audio. So as soon as you say this, it is going to turn off the mic, and only a video file will be recorded from now, and no audio will get recorded by the dash camera. And if you want to shoot the audio from the car, this is the voice command which you need to say, record audio. You are going to get a video and an audio prompt, and as soon as you say this, it is going to start recording the audio back along with the video file. Now the last two voice commands are related to the hotspot of the dash cam. You can enable or disable the hotspot, and the voice command would be enable hotspot. So you just heard an audio prompt, and this voice command is going to enable the hotspot of the dash cam. Now following this, you can connect your smartphone to the dash cam to access its various features or to access the recorded video file. But if you want to turn off the hotspot, this is the voice command which you need to say, disable hotspot. Now the Wi-Fi logo on the screen is going to disappear, and as soon as you say this, the hotspot is going to be turned off and the camera won't be able to connect to the smartphone. It's a good thing to note that there will be a Wi-Fi icon appearing on the screen whenever you enable the hotspot, and it will just vanish off when you disable the hotspot, and this works out as a visual indicator for you to confirm that the voice command has worked and the camera has the particular hotspot running or not. So now let's take a look at some of the on-screen settings which are provided by this dash cam. So there are two buttons, that is up and a down button on the left side, and there is a power on off button on the top. So in order to access the menu, you can select either of the up and down buttons. So right now I'm going to go ahead and click on the down button. So as soon as you click on the down button, it is going to move on from the animated screensaver to the particular recording screen. If you press the down button back again, so there is a Wi-Fi button on the top, if you can see. So let me just go ahead and zoom in a bit more. So as you can see now, there is a Wi-Fi button here. If you go ahead and press on the center button, that is a power on button, it is going to launch the Wi-Fi hotspot, and if you press the on off button back again, it is going to disable it. So if I just go ahead and click on that, as you just heard, there was an audio prompt and the Wi-Fi was turned off. Coming down, there is a record button, and this records the audio. If I want to disable the audio, again press the power on off button, it's going to disable. If I press the power on off button again, it is going to enable the audio. Now coming down, there is a mute option. If I go ahead and click on that, it is going to mute the sounds which come from the dash camera, the notification sounds. But if you want to enable it, press the on off button back again, it is going to turn off the mute and you can hear the audio again. Now coming down, here is the WMK option which you can turn on and off again using the power on off button. And following this, at the bottom you have the settings option. If you go ahead and click on the on and off button, you get into the settings of the dashcam which are provided on the screen. So you have a format option and a reset option, along with that some regulatory information. Then at the end you have the back button, and lastly there is a version of the software which is provided in the dashcam. So not a plethora of options in the dashcam itself, it only has a limited set of options which you can handle, which can manipulate on the screen. So now that you've seen in detail the entire voice control options, how the camera responds to it, and along with that the on-screen settings, let's take a look at some of the technical specifications of this dash camera. It has got a display screen size of 1.2 inch and the display screen material is an IPS display. The screen resolution is a 240 x 240p. The video resolution is 1920 x 1080p. The image sensor used is a OSO 2K10. The aperture of the dashcam is f1.5. The frame rate options are 60 fps and 30 fps. The lens field of view is 140 degrees. The processor used is NT96580 and it has got a built-in battery of 300 mAh and a built-in GPS module is available. So some of the important parking monitoring features which are enabled or which are available in this dash camera are that it has got AI collision detection, which means when the Omni detects a hit during parking, it immediately identifies the direction of the impact and turns towards that direction to record. So not only will it capture evidence of what happens in front, but also from behind and on both sides of the car. Along with this, it has got AI motion detection, which means it is able to detect suspicious human activities around the car. By calculating a nearby person's distance and intention, it activates recording once it identifies someone as a potential threat, keeping hard evidence of break-ins or other man-induced emergencies. Also along with it, some of the additional features is that it has got a ADAS along with a voice prompt. So this means you can drive safer with a super sensing ADAS. It has got the lane departure alert, and whenever you're drifting off the current lane, it is going to give you a ADAS voice alert. Along with that, it has got a front car alert, which means when you're too close to the vehicle ahead, it is going to give you a warning. Also along with that, it has got a pedestrian alert, so whenever you're too close to pedestrians or bikers, it is going to give you a voice alert. You can enable or disable this ADAS in the dashcam settings in the smartphone. So what do you think now? All of these features packed into one dashcam, which comes at a price of 20 to 25,000 rupees. Well, I think if you are a content creator and specifically a travel content creator, this dash camera is going to be of maximum utilization for you. And even if you're not one, and if you want to capture the entire scenery around the car, you want to record the cabin, you don't want to get into the hassle of turning around the dashcam manually every single time when you want to record something, the flexibility offered by this camera by its voice control is definitely going to help you. And as I said, this dash camera has some features which no other dash camera can boast of till date. So now if you ask me, is investing close to 25,000 rupees for a 1080p dash camera worth it? Well, definitely yes, if you know how to use it and that is your specific requirement. And this also serves as a style statement where you can know you have the world's first 360-degree rotatable dashcam. So guys, that's it. This was the video for today. Following this, I'll be bringing up a detailed unboxing and installation video of the hardware kit for the 70mm Omni. So in case if you don't want to miss that important video, make sure to go ahead and hit the subscribe button of Travel Tech right away. And also do not forget to like this particular video, because this video has taken a lot of effort and planning to bring in front of you. I hope you guys recognize that effort, and I hope you go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Many more interesting videos coming up in the future. Thank you for watching, and until next one, see ya.